you now imagine yourself within a plus 10 years ratio. Imagine yourself with a plus 10 years. And I want you to imagine yourself within a plus 10 years, but in your best possible condition, best possible scenario. How would you feel as that person plus 10 years in the best possible scenario? How would you feel? How would you look like? You know that some people, they are very high achievers. They can have a physical goals at the later ages in a life. They can be very fit. Okay, how would you look like? How would you best look like? How do you feel like at the end of your days? Who you are surrounded with? And what is that you actually do that you love? What you are being known for, maybe accomplished for, what you are being, what you are being accepted for, what you are being celebrated for. What is that? Imagine that. Okay, maybe it is so big. Maybe you can imagine it that, I don't feel if I can achieve it in 10 years. Imagine that best thing in that 10 years even. And right now I want you to think about what actions you possibly need to do to get closer to that, what you want to do. What would be your big steps? What do you think? Maybe you need to learn more two languages. Maybe you need to learn how to be a public speaker. Maybe you need to learn several skills that you don't have yet. Okay? Now, how we would actually squeeze that time? Let me tell you, the time, as we see it as the profound value, we can squeeze it only through a quantum action. That means that you need to do something profoundly scary, huge, that will move you closer to that years. Yeah. So try to think about what a huge action that is so scary for you you need to do to step closer. Okay. Now I'm not saying that I will reduce your 10 years, but what if I reduce 5? So welcome to a timeline shifting. This is one of the possibilities of how we shift our timelines, and one of the cores that we use as for time shifting. And right now I will be moving a little bit further with a human design. So I've had here this diver, as you may have heard that I've became to be a diver, and yes, maybe if we have here some divers, I would want to see you if you can raise your hand, because this somehow became to be one of my greatest passions, and I believe whoever tries it, you have been heavily impacted, because you can remove yourself from the reality completely on the ground. So let's see how many divers we have here. No problem if you are not a diver. I will take you to the tool that can a little bit help you dive to yourself, and that is the human design. So I want you to understand some basics of human design and why it is important to dive to yourself. As I said, there will be, I believe, it is already, and it will be rising and more, and this is within the trends of that new era, new future. What we will have will be that focus on the personal value. Yeah. So if we want to truly provide the value, we need to know ourselves to our core. We need to know who we truly are. And this is something that I believe in the educational system, it was very suppressed. So since my discovery of a human design, I believe that this is something that graciously helped me in my life, and I believe it is helping everyone, and it is the kind of a knowledge of a future. So what is a human design? Let me tell you some basics. It was already found in 1987 by Alan Robert Krakower. This is the systematic approach. It is an approach that connects astrology, Chinese I Ching, if you know a little bit about the Kabbalah, Vedic philosophy, modern physics together. But I see that this is based on also the astrology, numerology, all connected together. It is a very systematic approach. Maybe if you have once have seen your charts, you have been a little bit shocked, okay, of what is there, these numbers and everything that is inside. So today I will not be able to explain you this to the details, but at least I will guide you a little bit to your chart, okay? So when it comes to personality types via human design, we know 5 types, originally 4, 5 that have been developed as a combination. The manifester, generator, manifesting generator, projector, and the reflector. So I believe that together here we have, I see you now, it was around 38 people, that we would be able to identify yourself, who you are through a human design, and I want you to try this out with me. So as for the very beginning, so as I said, the human design uncovers your significant individual traits, the what I see, the keys of your genius, of your significance, of your personal purpose and the society role. You will have also through human design your business guidance, so you can get this all part of positioning yourself, how to communicate as yourself, which is the most powerful, right? You will have in a human design also the keys for the leadership, uncovering the team leadership, as you have several roles in the teams, and by uncovering their personalities, you will get to know way more on how to work together. Through a human design, you gain unique perspectives, frameworks, the way of how you should structure your offerings, niche development, and way more. And as I mentioned previously, human design helps us for a collective transformation, as this have been in the system and many things uncovered. If you would study, if you will start to look at it, you will find many information about that new era that we are growing to and that we are developing to. So right now I would want you to, if you would like to try it out, to download your personal chart, and I will at least I hope in the 5 minutes that are remaining to my speech, uncover you a little bit more about yourself. So if you can please navigate to this QR code and open your human design chart, you will get to my website. You will just need to scroll a little bit more down and then add your credentials. So please add there your credentials. This is completely free. Open your chart, because this is one of my it is my passion. I would want, if it would be up to me, I would select a couple of you to see who you are, because it is of my fascination. Maybe you can send it to me afterwards, so I can share some insights about yourself, which this is for me a very high level presentation. Unfortunately, I won't be able to this time. So if you have opened the website, please click on those details, add there your significant details. There's supposed to be name, surname, your date of birth, ideally as much information as you can. Also, your time of your birth. It's very good if you can add your time of your birth and your location. Okay. And for the ones that you have the chart in front of you, okay? Here, this is also something I believe that is not uncovered for. I will put it one more time back for you if you haven't yet had the time to scan the code. So please scan it right now and open it. So I will start already, because of a time that is running. I will start also sharing with you these insights. Okay, so if you can see your chart, please have a look in your chart, and you can see there the two sides. Okay, this is the fundamental principles. So for the two sides, and this is something that is not truly uncovered for the people, I believe, because everyone, when I speak about this, is very much surprised what two sides we have. We believe, and that we have also only one horoscope sign, which is, for my understanding, is not logical, because to our knowledge, everything on the earth and on the planet is yin and yang energy. We have all the time two sides. How we can have just logically just one sign? So let me tell you, from my perspective, I have been recognized. I feel people with my Pisces sign, but I am by my unconscious side Sagittarius, and I coach with the Sagittarius. I'm recognized with the Sagittarius sign. That's why you can hear me performing this way. Yeah, so you also have two sides. Everyone has. You have conscious and you have unconscious side. Two sides, okay? Not only one. The unconscious side, we believe that is something that is not so powerful. However, unconscious side, let me tell you, is the crucial one, because the unconscious side is the side that everyone feels when they meet you for the first time. It is unconscious part is the part of your first impressions. It is that first 1 to 3 seconds that the person feels about you. They don't feel you as you know yourself. They feel you differently. Okay, that is unconscious side. Over the time and then understand, yes, so that first I want you to also have a look at your numbers. You can see there are several numbers, two sides, yeah, one red, one black. So have a look please on that one side that is a red, for instance. You will see that the first number, yeah, you will have there the number after that slash. It will be only one number. It wouldn't be that huge. So that first number on the left side, this is your psychology, personality, your conscious sign, as you present yourself, as you think that you know yourself. And on the right side, you have also the second number from the slash. This is from the psychology body unconscious part. This is as a people associate you as. This is what people would tell you about yourself. Okay? So right now I want you to uncover you the public roles connected to these numbers. This is a very fundamental principles, okay? You have today with me around 3% of a human design knowledge, but at least something, okay? So that you have, if you are 1-3 person profile, you're supposed to be saying that you are and present yourself as an experienced authority. So that means you need to push out your experienced part, yeah. So your authority in that level. 1-4, the expert networker. 2-4, the natural influencer. 2-5, the masterful leader. 3-5, the innovative leader. You will be pushing out the innovations. You will be talking about the innovations. 3-6, the transformational guide. 3-6 is the profile of a person. Usually the people who have reached the 4-6 are going through a 3-6 stage when you have a trials, errors that you are learning from. Yeah. 4-1 profile, the influential authority. Okay. 5-1, the leading authority. 5-2, the selective leader. Okay. 6-2, the authentic guide. 6-3, the innovative visionary. Okay. So this is, when you have a look at it, when you see it, these roles you are supposed to play to fulfill that highest, your core in this lifetime. Okay. There is a huge knowledge of a human design. This is when I read the designs for people, it's more than 90 minutes. As for the fundamental principles, okay, so this is a very, very brief, but at least if you're holding your chart, you can read and you can learn a little bit more about yourself. Okay. I will need to conclude this presentation with my summary, so therefore, within this very short knowledge, I was sharing you the informations about how I see our past, our present, and the future reality shifts. I informed you a little bit about the global transformation, and I shared you a human design itself as a tool for our present and for our future, and a little bit more about global awareness. So what is the next? What you can do here? You can have a look and book with me a consultation call. I want to give you a 50% for everyone here, a discount for all my services. I want to give you for also for you and for all your audience, for everyone that you know, your free fundamental chart, at least to start with the basic knowledge, because I believe that this is something that will definitely need for that core and for our development in the future. And you can also, there is a possibility to purchase that. I will have I have a 15 pages document that is like broader document about reading about yourself, about who you truly are, so that you can have it with a 50% discount. And what is coming, what I'm preparing, it is my new book that I would like to share with you. So I'm developing now a new book, and I believe also this can be something as of a guidance for many people. It will be very briefly, uh, yeah, about the new era that will be coming to us, that I share with you today. But that book will be also then explaining more details on what we can be expecting, when this will be happening, how to operate in that new system. But you can already feel it, I believe, and we are learning in general a lot about this. So this is supposed to be our supporting guide. So thank you so